I had two ideas. This is the bag. So I would like this like ribbing up here. Everyone, so in this video we are going to be doing a bunch of yarn busting projects. Yeah, I'm so excited for this video. I've got so much excess yarn. Maybe I'll insert a clip of my studio room upstairs. Yeah, I just have a lot of yarn. So in this video I think I'm going to be making two projects, and they're both going to be original Kadara studio designs. I've got lip gloss on my chin. They're both going to be original brand new Kadara studio designs. So I've been thinking of this one bag design, and I think it's going to be so good, like so good. I'm so excited. I really hope it comes out exactly how I pictured it in my head. If it does, that'll be so amazing. And I thought, why not make it out of scrap yarn? Normally when it comes to new bag designs, you want to like draft it with like little bits and pieces. I mean, I did try it. Okay, let me show you the draft. So this bag design is going to be like using thinner yarn. So I tried it with a thin t-shirt yarn, but it's really meant to be made out of cotton. So this is what I did. You can kind of get the vibe, right? So it's going to be like this, and it has like a square base. This is me experimenting. The base no longer looks like this, and I'm making it out of all the cotton yarn I have. I have so much cotton yarn from all the ideas that I had before that did not execute, or I did not execute. So now I just have like excess cotton, and I think it'll just make the perfect bag, like a nice summery spring bag. Let me show you what I've got so far. So this is what I've got so far. It's going to be like a bunch of different colours, and I have a lot of sequin yarn as well. Can you see the sparkliness? I don't think you can see it properly if it catches the light. I don't think it's catching the light properly. I was a bit concerned that maybe it's a bit wide, but the bag design I have, which you should see at the end of this video. Do I keep it a mystery? Maybe I will. No, I won't. It involves these clips here, so even though it's too big, it's going to be folded a bit like this, and I feel like that's not too big anymore, right? And I have to think like it's going to narrow out at the top. You still want it to be a decent size. Yeah, I feel like it should be good. And this is going to eat up so much of my scrap yarn, which I'm really happy about. Last night I laid it all out and tried to do some colour matching to see what sort of sequence I wanted, and then I did a few sketches. Let me actually get my sketches as well. Okay, let me show you my sketches. I love how I talk to you guys like you're real people. I'm saying you, but it's really just a screen and I'm alone in my room. But anywho, so I had two ideas. This is what I want the bag to look like. I'm gonna go for this one. I think I prefer that one to like blue, pink, yellow, maybe hints of and green, that type of vibe. So yeah, it's just going to be a really fun summery bag. It's going to have a special something to it as well, which I'm hoping I can execute and, you know, it works in my favour. But that is what these on the side are. So I stitched this into the bag, so it's nice and secure. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm actually really excited to see how this comes out. And if this bag is nice and I post it and people like it, I will probably make a pattern for it. That's what I'm hoping for with this bag. It's definitely not going to be a design that I make to order. It takes too long, and it's just, yeah, I just will not fit in my lifestyle to make these bags made to order or anything like that. Maybe the occasional drop if I have like too many things, but I'm making this bag for myself and like my holidays and stuff, and I might make some for my friends and family and stuff, because I'll probably, if this is successful, probably have to make it a couple of times. I don't know how long I'm going to be filming this video for. I'm going to film it until I complete these projects. It's either that or, no, I think I will. I'll split it for the 2 projects, so one for this project, one for the next. The next project is some scrap yarn shorts. Again, it's a new design, a new Kadara Studio design. Let me show you my sketch for it. So again, it's using the scrap yarn I have, and it's just the colours that I have. I thought they would look good together like this, all the scrap yarn. And like I said, it's going to be a new Kadara Studio shorts design, which is unlike anything I've seen. Like, I've never seen shorts the way that I'm thinking to design it, and I did a little swatch test of the stitch pattern that I want to use, and it looked pretty good. So I'm just going to go on a whim and see how that goes, and I know that one's going to eat up a lot of yarn as well. The only thing for that is I need to get elastic thread, which is so easy. I can order it on Amazon, which I probably will when I get around to that. But for now, I'm just having fun with this one, and yeah, let's see how it goes. I actually did way more than I expected. By the way, this top mini plug or promo, whatever, this top is the candy pattern, and I have another video, I don't know the order of which this is coming out, about me developing the pattern for this top, the candy top pattern by Kadara Studio. So if you want to check that out, it's on my channel. Maybe I'll put it in the cards somewhere, but yeah, check that out as well. But back to this, I did way more than I expected today. Look how cute this is. I feel like you just have no idea what's going on here. Do you see the sparkles? Wait, can you catch the sparkles or no? The sparkles in the sequin yarn are just so small because I got a cheap one off eBay, so it's just not that great. But I feel like you can see it sometimes. Like sometimes it just catches right. And basically what's going to happen is I need to build this sleeve up more and then add the strap. And how it works is you can also wear it as a backpack, and when it's in backpack mode it will theoretically fold like this. Yeah, it'll be like this kind of. And you just put it on as a backpack. Can you see it? Can you see the backpack? Probably not, but that's what these are for. It will make a lot more sense once it's done, as long as I can execute what's in my brain in real life. Let's fingers crossed for that. I've done a lot. Like, I started this today. Was it today? Pretty much today. I only had like a little bit of the base done yesterday, and I did the rest of this all today, which is really, really good. And I just love a little bit repetitive, just fun, colourful project. I think it's just so like a nice palette cleanser, because I took a break from this top. This top is not finished, to, you know, work on this, and it was really fun. Like, and it's eaten up a lot of my yarn, which is perfect. And I just love the colour combination. I will also talk through the design and how I came up with this design and how it's meant to work as well in this video, so you can just really know the entire process of coming up with a new design, and you know how that works for me. I'll be adding that to this video as well, but for now I am gonna go to bed, call it a night. Very successful day of crafting. Oh guys, please just ignore the mess in the background. I'm just a girl and I have a lot going on. Okay, so this is a safe space. I just wanted to update you on the bag. This is what it's looking like. This is my, okay, let me tell you a bit more about this bag actually. It's my new design. It's called the Mimi bag, but it's actually pronounced Nmi, Nmi, and it's named after my mommy. Her name is Fumi. It's Yoruba, so her name is spelled Funmi. So the Mi is the Nmi. The N is silent if you're an English person saying it, but as a Yoruba person, it's actually just at the back of your throat. So for example, let's compare like me and Mimi. Can you hear the difference? So that's basically what it is, but you know, that's kind of hard to pronounce. So Mimi bag works as well. And it's like this. So I have a hook here and at the top here and here. This is because this is going to be a crossbody bag, or like a long dropped shoulder bag. And also it will also operate as a backpack as well. You're going to see that eventually when I finish the strap. And yeah, I'm just really excited about how this is going to come together. I also want to just tell you the story behind the inspiration for this bag. Personally, I'm really inspired by my immediate surrounding, and it was actually when I went back home for a couple of days that I was in the train station and I saw this woman with a bag that looked like a dumpling, and it was a backpack, and I just immediately got so inspired by it because I was looking at the mechanisms of the bag and I realized that's just like, I've never seen this done in crochet and I really think I can do this. And it kind of just took off, and then it was whilst I was at work that I was thinking, okay, what should I call it? And I wanted it to name it after my mum, because if I'm going to think of a name, it's going to be about the person I love the most. So then I thought Mimi. Hold on, instead of Mimi, why not do it me instead of Mimi? And then it's like unique. And then I started playing around with the logo, and I got this logo design for the Mimi bag. And yeah, I just kind of just took off from there because I love that logo. I had the logo before I had the bag design. So then I started thinking about the structure of the bag, like the silhouette that I wanted, and I drew a couple of sketches. I wanted it to be roomy, so it can be like a beach bag that you just grab all your essentials. Yeah, it's just really for like the holiday season, the spring, summer, like holiday, chuck things in your scrap yarn bag and, you know, just go to the beach. Like, yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I was going for. I also think that this is a great scrap yarn project. As you can see, I'm using all my scrap yarn for this bag, and like the sequin yarn that's like too scratchy for wearables, I'm just putting it in this bag and it's just coming out so good. And I can't wait to see the final product. Already I'm in love, but I can't wait to see the final product. And I really just want to also see if I can make it with t-shirt yarn. I attempted it, I showed the attempt before, but I want to see if I can also make a t-shirt yarn version, because if I was to sell pieces of the Mimi bag, it definitely would not be the one I made out of cotton. It's just too long, too time consuming. I would not enjoy, you know, doing that as a commission. I would only sell a pattern for this bag, not commission, definitely not. But maybe if I was able to adapt it to t-shirt yarn, it would be less time consuming, and then maybe I'll think again about that. But yeah, and now once I get the pattern down, I have so many variations already that I think would look, oh my gosh, so good. Like, imagine this bag felted. That's just one example. If I made it out of wool and felted it, if I did polka dots, I'm giving away too much. I'm giving away too much. Hey people, so I have finished the bag. Let me show you it. I filmed some bits as well for like, I just couldn't wait. I had to show other platforms, but here it is. Here it is in all its glory, and you can go like this and wear it as a backpack. How freaking cool is that? And obviously you can hold it like this as well. Like, holding it like this also looks so cute. And I did add the sequin yarn as well, but I feel like they were so rubbish that you can't even you can't even see the sparkles. I would need better glitter yarn for you to be able to see the sparkles. But yeah guys, I finished it. I think I'll end it here, but before I leave, I just want to say I freaking love YouTube, and I love that, like, sorry, one sec. If you ever see me sat here, I'm let me think, 70% chance I am multitasking. But anyway, yeah, I just want to say I love YouTube, and I love us, and I love this community, and yeah, I really appreciate you guys, your comments, like they really mean so much. Like I was expressing my concerns about posting and stuff, and like in the comments you were just giving me such great advice on how to like work around that, because I feel like you guys understand my introvertedness. Like I feel like we can relate on that, you know. So yeah, I just want to say I really appreciate you guys, and yeah, this is a bit cringe, but it has to be said. Like I needed to say that. But I'll see you in another part where we will be both using scrap yarn and also making another original Kadara Studio design. Until next time, bye guys. Guys, just now in this very moment, I decided to get back into my vlogging bag, and it's going to be a yarn busting video. And I feel like this yarn busting is going to be a series. I've decided I'm going to make this a yarn busting series because I just have so much yarn that needs to be used up in projects that I actually like. I like to make designs for the first time out of just yarns I have, like scrap yarn. Obviously put some thought into it so that maybe I won't forget again, but even if I do forget again, I'll use it for my next new idea, so it's not too bad. But I do think the colors that I'm choosing for this, I will actually want to keep it. So the task has been frogging all my old projects, and oh my gosh, yesterday it literally took me the whole evening after work to do it. But I have this color here, let me get in the light, this color, and I have this new design. I'm gonna just talk through the thought process of my new design. Let me just sit down. Let me get comfy. So I want a really cute crochet summer top. I want to design one for the girlies. Maybe I'll put some pictures here. So it's going to be that, what would you call that, teal blue, and then orange. That's the one color combo. So I looked at all my yarn, right, and the projects I'm gonna frog, because I literally never wore it, and the yarn that I have already, and put some color combos together. So that teal blue is gonna go with like burnt orange. Okay, let me get my bag of stuff, one sec. So that blue is gonna go with, not this orange, I was thinking this orange at first, just because I have so much of it, and the other one I have way less of, but I think it's better this orange that I did in the colourful candy top. My hands are so dry. This is the remaining of the other top that I made in the other videos I posted on this channel. So yeah, this burnt orange with that teal blue in the design I'm going to put on the screen. It's going to be a tube top. I don't have a name for it, because you know they normally call it boob tube, right? I was thinking baby tube top, so that's like cute girly vibe to it. But all the names I've been using so far for Kadara Studio, well, that's not true, but I'm trying to make it a thing that the names that I use for Kadara Studio is like Yoruba inspired, because that obviously means a lot to me. So yeah, I need to give that a little bit of a think. I'm gonna make some dinner first, eat, and then settle down. I've been watching Married at First Sight Australia, RIP. Oh, what's her name? I'm gonna put her name on the screen. It's escaped my mind in this moment, but what a beautiful woman. That's actually what pushed me to start watching it, because yeah, she was just so great, and I was so shocked by her passing, because she only just posted shortly before that about her cancer coming back. So yeah, that was actually really devastating news, to be honest. But yeah, sorry to put a downer on that, but the show itself is crazy. Like, it got crazy. So if anyone is watching Maths Australia, let's have a bit of discourse, because I've got some things to say, okay? Apologies, this vlog is very like, I got zero footage because it was Easter. Happy Easter. Jesus has risen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord, for the price your son paid on the cross so that we could have a relationship with you, our Lord and Father. Thank you, Lord. Hope everyone had a beautiful Easter. But here is the top. Here is the top, and you can see it is skin tight, skin tight. And I know what I will be calling this. I have a name. My mum helped me come to a name, and it's going to be called the Bissy tube top. So this is the Bissy top. Obviously it's a tube top, so Bissy tube top. I love this color combo. However, there are a few things I would change. If you can see here, I'm not sure if it's clear to see, but you can kind of see the elastic on the side here. So I need to edit the method of which I'm doing that. Also, I made this top bottom up, but I need to do it the other way, top down. I should have done it that way, but I don't know, just a lapse in judgment, I guess. And also, I would say that this yarn is too thick. That's what I thought initially, like, yeah, I think I need a thinner yarn. You can kind of see the white elastic through, but maybe that's just because, I don't know, you can't see it that much. It's not like terrible. So yeah, I need to work on my technique for that. I do like that I did this stitch that's way more opaque than down here to give like more coverage, but as you can see, I started playing some crazy game of yarn chicken. Like, the game of yarn chicken I was playing was, it was thrilling, yes, but like annoying because not only could I not like create more coverage here, I couldn't make this string longer, because the idea is that you can also wear it as like a halter neck. But because I ran out of this orange, I couldn't make that option as good as I could. Like, if it was longer, this is meant to be longer, so you can tie it. And then if I made it longer, I would have added like maybe beads on the end as well to like just give it a real summery feel. But overall, I do like it, and as the first draft, it's not bad at all. Like, I can definitely see myself wearing it. That's why I got these earrings on, because I was just getting some short form, slightly glammed clips. Like, I put some lashes on. I literally only got home maybe like an hour ago. As soon as I dropped my bag, I got straight to business because I just want it out the way, especially whilst it's sunny. So I'm not naked. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And yeah, happy Easter, everyone. It is back to real life now. This little holiday season is officially almost over. So I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day editing, maybe putting together something to post. I put some stuff on my personal TikTok, the By Tenny TikTok, and I'm gonna see how that goes. I just don't want to make another one if no one is interested. Like, I don't know what people think about this because I haven't been posting anything about it at all. And also I want to gauge if people want to also buy this instead of just having the pattern, because I'm thinking I might like challenge myself to do that for a little bit. Oh, sorry, my knees hurt from bending. Let me just step back here. But yeah, that's really it. This video, I fear, is going to be super short. Yeah, it's going to be super short. There's just not a lot to see here. Like, I'm going to the cinema later with my girlie, my housemate Timmy, and that's really it. Those are the improvements. So next time I make it, I will be making those improvements. I do love this like ribbing up here, and yeah, it just, I think it's really nice. I think it's a great summer project for a nice fitted tube top that's just quite flattering, you know. So hopefully I can whip up a pattern for this quite quickly if people are interested. And I just love it. I love the contrast strip here. Like, I love that you can just have like this color blocking moment. It's so cute. Exactly what I wanted. So yeah, I was gonna add orange down here, but I actually quite like the fact that it's just two colors like that. I quite like that, but I can like experiment with different colorways if I wanted to, and maybe add like a border of a different color. I haven't even moved in my ends because this is a draft copy, but yeah, there's definitely quite a few rooms for improvement. Yeah, quite a few things to improve on, but before I do that, I'm just going to gauge the vibe of everyone else before I potentially buy more yarn, because all my scrap yarn, I cannot make more of this because I do think I need a thinner yarn. I need 8/4 instead of 8/8 cotton, so like super fine instead of, or DK instead of Aran, or super fine instead of, no, it's definitely not super, is it super fine? Super fine instead of DK, or DK instead of Aran. I don't know, one of those. I just need to go down a level. I know I said that was the end of the vlog. It is actually the end, but I'm going to do another version where I'm making this new rendition of the same design. This is kind of what I do. Like, I make it the first time just to try it out, and then I make it again now that I'm comfortable with what I'm doing, and like tweak it a bit. So I'm going to put a little screenshot of the new design, or like new adaptation of what I'm trying to make of the Bissy top. It's called the Bissy top. Have I ever mentioned that? I'm not sure. Yeah, here, and that will be in the next video where I'm going to try and make this cord. I'm actually really excited. I think it'll be so good for summer and, you know, summer plans and all that good stuff. But this is now officially the end of the video, and I will talk more about this in the next video, and I'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on this Kadara Studio journey. Bye guys.